Hey guys, so this hair is like getting in my face. It just keeps, when you have naturally curly hair, it just kind of has a mind of its own. It just does what it wants. When you try to look cute, it only lasts for about 30 minutes. I did have on my red, what is this, like a cardigan from Tabby Lane Boutique, or Tabby Lane Beauty, I think. My friend Tiffany has her own online boutique, so I got that for like a year or two ago, and I wore it for Go Red today, and I'm wearing my lip scents, my red lip scents. I'm gonna have like other reds on. But why I said it's like Christmas in February is I got a box day. And I was already, if you're in my customer groups, I am doing a stock sale. So it's like crazy, amazing prices. And so this girl is going into labor like any day now, and she's like, I need a pink lips. She got pink lips and matte colors, and she's gonna get some mom goodies for her new baby, because after you have a baby you like need to be pampered. Another girl is getting our Volume Intense mascara, and she's getting humidity resistant, because you live in Oklahoma, you suffer with humidity here. Plus she got the free pink champagne. This one is another stock sale. Hey Kat. And it is Crimson. She's a Boomer Sooner fan. Sorry, Pokes. My son's a Pokes fan and I just don't get it. I don't understand. And it's not even like I went there, but oh well. So, sorry, it's crinkly paper. I want to show you guys, look at this super cute bag. Like, the only reason I bought this, I mean, I have the glosses already, so I thought I may do this as a gloss giveaway. Ooh, this is a bigger tube. I have the metallic rose. It was, when we got it initially, it was a mini, so a little bit smaller than this. And then this is Primrose Gloss, which, like, sold out so quick, and I'm so glad they've brought this one back. It looks slightly different than before, which I know pigmentation changes based on the red dyes they get. So it's okay. But look at that super cute bag. It's so pretty. It's kind of slimmer than I thought it was going to be, but I mean, it's got a big opening. You can fit, these fit in there easily, and you can fit even some brushes in there or whatever. It's like the perfect purse size, especially summertime purses. Hey Linda, hey Donnie. So I got that. I ordered some samples of like our hair care for some of y'all, and the lip balm. So I have some, and the lip smooth that exfoliates your lips. Let's see, what else did we get? We got mascara, eyeshadow, some glosses. Oh, this is a free gloss. With every order that I placed that day, I got a free gloss. So when you're with Synagents, they send you free stuff. Hey Lindsay, hey Mom. So let's see, and then, uh-oh, Synagents gonna get a call from me. Sorry Synagents, but your hand sanitizer leaked. That's okay though, right? Hey Amber. Okay, so what else do I have that's all this awesome? Oh, my girl Casey, who's having a beauty bash party online this week. She's doing absolutely nothing. I do all the work. She ordered these from the skincare party last week, but she is going to be basically getting these for free next week. She wants a different set. She wanted like all the things. So she wasn't ready to sign up, which is totally cool, but I will spoil her like crazy. So when you party with me, you get totally spoiled. This I'm super excited about is our new rejuvenating anti-wrinkle serum, and it, like, you see results in like 1 hour. I talked about this a little bit, I think it was yesterday, on my video I did yesterday on like the flawless skin, or the how do you get flawless makeup, and I was like basically skincare, but I did talk about the new cream on there a little bit more, the new wrinkle cream. Sorry, crinkly paper. And I got more beauty books in. Every time I place an order, I get these because you guys love these. So if you guys want a book, let me know. I've got a 10-pack. I'll be placing another order probably Monday when Casey's party closes out. I try to place an order about once a week, guys. If I don't have it in stock, then let me know and I'll order it. It takes about 5 days depending on FedEx. You know, if there's fires, pandemic. I mean, I can't control FedEx. Sometimes it's here in 2 days and sometimes it's like 5 or 7. So I also have quite a bit of stuff in stock. If you care, if you want something, I may have it, or I have something similar to kind of get you through. So what I was going to talk about Go Red for was because it is, a lot of people don't know, and I didn't know. I thought the #1 killer for women was breast cancer. Come to find out, it's heart disease, because it's a silent killer for women. Women present differently, and no matter how old you are, like, diseases don't discriminate on your race, your color, your age, your sex. The disease doesn't care. Hello, I'm walking living proof. Because when I was 29, I was teaching dance class 3-4 nights a week. I was at the studio 3 nights a week, teaching 3-5 hours a night, you know. And I did cheer. I taught the cheer girls after school. I did 2 grades that year, I think, maybe just 1. So I was doing that a couple days a week, so 3 to 4 hours a week on that, plus 12 to 14 hours at the studio. Plus, I worked 3 to 4 12-hour shifts at the hospital overnight. I'm a mom of 3 boys. My youngest at the time was 2.5. No, just turned 2. And I was working a night shift, and I was on med surg at the time. I had just started nursing school, so it was first semester in, and I got real funny feeling. And I get hypoglycemic, and I've had low potassium, so it was like a combo of the two. So I thought, oh, it's probably nothing. It's like 5 o'clock, almost time to go home. You know, it was my 3rd shift. And I think, I'm not sure if it was before that or after that. I started working at Dr. Barnes' clinic a couple days a week. I want to say it was after that. I don't think it was then. But I mean, I was going to school. I'd go teach dance. I'd take care of my kids. I'd go home. I'd go to work at night. I'd do the same thing. I was awake, I want to say 24 to 60 hours straight sometimes. And that was my normal, because I was pushing myself. And I was healthy. I ate. But a lot of you guys know that I would skip meals. I'm known for that. Once I get busy, just go, go, go. And I don't like do drugs. I wasn't like, you know, doing something like that. I drink lots of water. I don't drink pop. I eat healthy for the most part. I mean, yeah, I like cookies and chocolate. I don't like veg out on that stuff. So I eat kind of healthy. And my kids were little. So I had a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old, or he was almost 4. And then Curtis would have been 6.5. And I was at the hospital, and I just started getting kind of funky. And so my boss, or the house manager or house supervisor, she's like, well, just have a seat. We'll go finish your rounds or whatever. So I was doing rounds. And she, another girl looks over at me, and she's like, Allison, are you sure you're okay? And I'm like, well, my lip feels funny. Like, it felt tingly. And then I was starting to slur. I could tell I was slurring my words. And no, I wasn't drinking on the job. Sorry, training in Claremore. So anyway, my boss takes me downstairs in a wheelchair at 29 years old, and they do a full workup on me, call my husband. He, you know, calls in and says he can't go to work because he's got to meet his wife at the hospital because they're not going to let me drive home. And I was like, I'm not staying in the hospital, guys. I want to go home. I'm tired. That's all this is. Like, I'm just tired. And my potassium was low, but it wasn't like low enough to have the symptoms. I was like right on the line. So like 0.1 below. So it wasn't significant. My blood sugar was low. Again, not significant. Not out of my norm. So the only thing they could figure was I was having a stroke. But CT wasn't showing anything yet on activity, like in the head or anywhere. I don't think they did a full body scan. I think they mainly just did upper body, like chest to head. And then they said, follow up with go home. So my, floor manager, she came in the next morning, was like, okay, just stay home 24 hours and then see how you're doing. So I just went home and slept. I mean, obviously it's day shift. I called my teachers at school. I was like, I'm not going to school today. This is what's going on. They're like, okay. And we were like finals too. Like, it was like we just had one more day left of that week, I think, before it was finals, and then we were gone for a month, you know, because in college you get a month off or 3-4 weeks. And then my doctor, I did a follow up with him, and by the time not quite 24 hours had rolled around, because I went back in, I think that same day, like just almost 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so end of day, I was dragging my whole right side of my body. I could not walk. I could not talk. I was slurring so bad. I couldn't get complete sentences out. And all the while, everything on exam was normal. But yet multiple doctors, so my doc said, go to the ER in Tulsa, do a full workup. They have a great neurology team, which they do, thank goodness. So before I went to the doctor though, as I'm dragging, it was my son's Christmas party or something, and I dragged myself to his school because I was homeroom mom, and I made myself bring in the snacks and treats that I had to work on, or had been working on for a couple of days. I drove myself there. Probably not a smart idea in retrospect. This was 2014, so 6 years ago. And I just got worse and worse throughout the day. I mean, that was fairly early in the morning, and so I wasn't doing terrible. I told my husband, I'm like, I'm fine. Just let me go to the school, do this party stuff. I'll come home and sleep, I promise. And I did. And then I woke up and I just felt worse and worse. And I called my mom. My mom knew what was going on, so she had to take the kids to school that morning because Shannon came to the hospital with me before the kids, I think, were even out of bed. Like, it was that bad. I go to the hospital. The ER doc is like, okay, well, we'll do another CT with, like contrast, and we'll find something. They still couldn't find anything. I ended up doing multiple tests 3 days in a row. I mean, that's all they did. Shoot me up with iodine, the dye, make me drink the crap. I mean, it was gross. Head to toe, MRIs, CT, CTAs, everything. And all the while, my speech is getting worse. Everything's getting worse. And then 5 days in the hospital, I'm having to do speech therapy, occupational therapy. I could not do this. I could not do this. That's how bad it was. And it took me about 6 months to a year to learn how to do this. I was in a wheelchair for a month. Life was scary. So I say all this, that if you even, no matter how old you are, if you get the slightest symptoms, you need to go. When I was at my doctor's, I saw a neurologist at MD Anderson. I want to say it was September, November, whatever not the last visit, maybe the visit before. And she could still see that I have residual. So she could tell I've had a stroke just looking at me, because she sees stroke every day. And she's like, you still have facial droop. I can't hold it. Like, my smile is off. And especially like when my symptoms are worse, I still have numbness, tingling on my whole right side. And if I do too much activity, it gets really bad. I mean, I'm doing this and I don't even know it. And I can't function on my right side still. And I'm 35. Guys, this is not normal. Heart disease runs in my family. So especially if heart disease runs in your family, get yourself checked. If you have an autoimmune disease, which I've known I've had one. I just finally got a label for it basically within the last year. People with autoimmune diseases are prone to strokes, heart disease, high blood pressure. I mean, all kinds of stuff. So if you're not sure, go get checked. It's not going to hurt you to go have them poke you, draw your blood, run some tests, and just make sure. So I wear red for all the women, and that's what it's called today, is Go Red for Women. And that's for you ladies. All right, guys, I'm jumping off. Hey, Susie. Hey, Heather. Hi, Denise. All right, ladies, sorry, it wasn't showing me anything. But if you guys want anything, need a perfect red power lip on my stories, I did like a little video of me rubbing my lips, and it's to Beyonce's Girls Who Run the World. Yeah, it's us ladies, it's not the guys. Sorry, guys. We love you. Have a great Friday. It's beautiful. Go outside and enjoy the weather with your kids. Go have fun. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.